Good morning, everyone, and welcome to OBC Midweek News. It's Phil and it's Martin again. How are you, Martin?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. What a lovely autumn day.
It is, yeah. It beats rain, doesn't it, I suppose?
Yeah.
There's loads going on. It's great that when I came in half an hour ago or so, cafe was buzzing, as it was yesterday, actually. I think word's getting round how good our cakes are.
Yes.
It's great to see, isn't it? Life groups and all different things going on.
Different things, yeah. People meeting together in the cafe. It's lovely.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're here this morning to talk a little bit about the Advent and Christmas programme that we've got coming up. There's been lots of work being done to bring to you different things, really, over the festive period. And it starts really with this Sunday, the 21st, doesn't it, Martin? In a little series that you've called Share the Light.
Yes.
And that's exciting.
Yeah, share the light. Leading up and through Christmas, really, and looking forward to starting that. You know, it starts this Sunday with Isaiah 9. That's the passage that says, the people that walking in darkness have seen a great light, and it prophesies the coming of the Messiah.
And I read that it was written
Counselor.
up to 700 years. Possibly before the arrival of Jesus.
Absolutely.
Which is just incredible, isn't it? It's further proof of how God's hand was at work even then to send his son.
Yes.
And this week's got communion, haven't we, Martin? Which is always a lovely act to do.
We're looking forward to you leading that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well, actually, and thankful to Catherine Donald, who's leading Academy. So blessings to her as she leads with Michael and Katie. So yeah, no more gloom this Sunday morning with communion.
No more gloom, that's it.
Which is great.
And Share the Light is also about wanting people to share it, not just for themselves,
not just appreciate it.
That's right.
Yep.
And to share the light with others. And Christmas as we come up to Christmas, is a great opportunity to do that, because people can almost expect it, and we have, of course, the carol service and things like that planned, and great opportunity to invite people to come to church or to share the light with us.
Indeed. And the following Sunday kicks off Advent, really, doesn't it? The 28th.
Yes.
And that's the first week of Advent. And I'm really pleased, actually, since I've been at this church, there's this lovely tradition around the candles of Advent, that you have a different family come up and light one each week. And that's something that I'm really pleased to still help with. And actually talking to my wife yesterday, she goes, yes, I was able to light it last year, because obviously the church was closed and she was coming with me still.
Oh, yes,
and she was able to go and light a candle.
Yes,
and she was pregnant at the time, but no one knew. So she was really excited at the aspect of our family growing, and no one knew about that. So that's great. And after the service next Sunday, we've got the church family meeting, which is fantastic. Really, really good meeting coming up, talking about the budget and safeguarding, as well as youth and other ministry matters, hoping to talk about members, new members coming in to the church. So lots to do. And that will include a lunch as well, prepared by me and a big team. And I'd say, actually, you'd have to probably check with us now if you wanted to come along and you haven't signed up already. Because numbers are pretty full, aren't they, Martin?
Yes, they are.
Which has been great.
Which is great. People could still come if they want to, of course, to the meeting after to the lunch. I guess that would be about
1:30
to 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
When we have the meeting, because
you have to stay for the meeting.
Yeah.
Don't be mistaken to think you can come for a roast dinner and disappear off home.
Yes.
That's not how it works. We will lock you in.
Yeah.
So that's the 28th. Martin, are you away on the 5th? I'm leading and preaching. I just
you
didn't know.
are on John the Baptist.
John the Baptist, yes.
We're taking the opportunity of just having a
weekend away.
That's
lovely.
That's right.
Where are you going?
Yeah. To Aldborough and Suffolk coast. So
lovely.
Just the weekend.
Good. Good for you. Yeah, no, looking forward to that. Leading the church with John the Baptist as he makes way for the arrival of Jesus. And then we're really into the Christmas programme, and it gets busy. It gets really busy. Actually, I was just talking to Jo Lewis, one of our admin team, and she's got the diary in front of her, and it's packed with different groups meeting at different times, life groups. My Bouncing Forwards little group, a meeting on one Thursday to build our
yes.
pots.
You're going to build some kintsugi
You know what? They
pots.
arrived in the post,
Oh, did
and they're
they?
not broken. I've got to break them.
Oh, wow.
And actually, one of the people on my group said, "There's therapy in itself in smashing a pot,"
Yeah.
which I find very true. So we've got to smash our pots. They're quite small. They're quite small. And then it comes with the glue and the glitter, the
Yes.
gold glitter to make them shine. So we're looking forward to that. Actually, and that'll be a really nice time to meet with one another, because actually, most of my group don't come to this church, and it'd be nice for us all to meet and pray together as well.
out of a brokenness, because some people might not know this.
No, of course.
Kintsugi is a Japanese art form of joining something that's broken with a precious metal, usually gold, so that something that is broken would be even more beautiful.
Yes.
And thinking about our lives, though we're all broken in one way or another, actually allowing God to put us together again.
Yeah, absolutely.
That we might
and letting
be
those
even
cracks,
more beautiful.
letting those cracks shine. Don't be
Yes,
afraid to
yes.
show your scars,
Absolutely.
because they've been healed by Jesus, and that's something we can be grateful for. So yeah, Christmas program's busy, and as we move forward, we've got on the 16th. I'm really excited, Martin. Jumping forward, Thursday the 16th. Carols on Ice. Now,
Yes.
I have to just clarify, because one of my friends, Naomi, bless her, said, "What if we can't skate? Can we still sing?" Now, carols by the ice may be
Yes.
more appropriate. So churches together actually are bringing carol singing to the town centre next to an ice rink. People might not know that there's an ice rink in Orpington this year in front of the
From the
Walnuts.
ice rink from the 4th of December.
Yeah, actually, me and a few of the
Yes.
other youth, Michael and so on, we're going to be the guinea pigs to trial it out to see if it works well.
That's really good.
And then give feedback. It's a company called Lollipop working with Orpington First to put this fantastic ice rink up. And do you know what? It's free.
Yes.
That's incredible.
Yes.
It's honestly an absolutely incredible thing to have for us at Christmas. You have to book with Orpington First on their website, and they provide you with ice skates, obviously, and 30-minute slots up to 30 people. But that's great. But on the 16th, we are going to have carol singing led by Cliff and the Churches Together worship group,
Yes.
and that's going to be so magical, because we hope to actually have a fire pit included with that as well. Not too close to the ice, because that would be a problem, but to have that beautiful magic effect of light in that darkness as well.
I'm really pleased that the town centre people, as in Orpington First, actually invited us to do that.
Yeah.
So we're not pushing ourselves.
No,
on the
we're not forcing ourselves on anyone.
Town centre. It's actually in partnership with them, and the manager of Lollipop has been really helpful too, hasn't she?
Yes, she has.
Rachel, and an events company that Orpington First used. So that's a great thing to be able to do.
It really is.
Sing around.
You
the
can't
ice
help
rink.
but sing along to a carol when you hear one.
No,
You
that's
know,
right.
whether you fully immersed in the love of Jesus or only learn about it from school, those carols stick in your mind.
Yes.
And when you hear them, and then you can't help but sing along. So I really hope many can come along and sing with us.
Our little
on the 16th.
granddaughter, Ellie, has got used to asking Alexa, some of you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
To sing Away in a Manger.
Oh, bless her.
At home. So we have Alexa singing Away in a Manger and Ellie joining in. which
Is that because she doesn't like you singing?
Absolutely.
I'm fed up
yes.
with Grandad, so Alexa, take it away. 16th, that's a really, really exciting evening to look forward to. Following day, actually, a lot of young people have got a huge block booking of ice rink skating.
Wow.
So Girls Brigade and Boys Brigade and our rowdy lot at the hub are all going to be skating together. So that's
really
something
good.
we're looking forward to as a bit of a Christmas do.
Yeah, well, don't break a leg.
We
that's what I
won't, because
say.
on the 19th, we've got a busy day. 2 services in one day, 2 busy services in one day. Most importantly, probably the busiest service of the year, would you say?
Yeah, I reckon so. And although, last year was in effect cancelled, although we did do a carol service, but
Online.
broadcast online. So this year, so in the morning on the 19th with the all-age celebration and the parade, with
and
a
the nativity.
with a nativity
That's exciting.
The
My son's going to be a wise man.
Oh, is he? How appropriate.
He gets that from his dad.
Yeah. And then in the evening at 6 o'clock, the carol service with lots of carols and
Beautifully decorated church with the lights.
Beautifully decorated with Christmas lights. Really looking forward to it. Great opportunity to invite others as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And then it's Christmas week. It really is season's greetings. Comes around very quickly, I think.
And we haven't mentioned the Sanctuary Cafe Christmas lunch.
Yes, absolutely.
Which is,
I've got an advert.
When is that?
That's the 16th as well. That's the Wednesday the 15th.
Wednesday
the day before
15th.
Carols on Ice.
So there won't be a cafe that day.
No,
because you have to book for the Christmas lunch that Karen, our wonderful catering manager, is going to prepare. With
only
the team.
30 heads, so it will get busy. So it's important you get in there quickly.
Kind of meals on wheels for people if they feel that they really kind of can't come out, and but that's going to be great. £10 a head
for two courses is pretty reasonable, and
very good.
You can guarantee the quality of the food is going to be high. So that will be a main roast turkey or a veggie option, and followed by a Christmas themed dessert, I'd imagine. And what that will look like, I'm not sure. So yeah, that's great. My wife and son have already signed up. I think I'm on a standby to help Karen if she needs me, but she's got a good team rallied around to help her. So that's great. That's the 15th.
I interrupted you. Sorry, Phil.
No, not at all.
You were going to say something.
That's important. No, thank you. Because as soon as Christmas week comes, it's all hands on deck, really. 2 services in 2 days, a Christmas Day and Boxing Day, Martin. So that's something to be excited about.
Yes.
I haven't been to a Christmas Day service here now for over 5 years. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I always ask you for it off so I can go spend it with the in-laws.
Yes.
And then COVID happened and stuff like that. And so, so I'm really excited about being at a Christmas Day service.
I'm really glad you're going to be here on Christmas Day. We'll have a lovely service. That's at 10 o'clock.
That's a bit earlier, isn't it? A shorter service, a family service as well. And then the following day is Sunday, which will be our Boxing Day service. But that will be online only.
Yes. We thought we wouldn't expect people to come to the church building on Boxing Day, the day after Christmas Day, of course, and so you and I will do a broadcast service, hopefully from the church itself.
We will,
and have some worship as well being played out for people.
Yeah, absolutely. We're looking forward to the whole festive program. It's busy, but it's so enjoyable to be part of, and we really want to let people know the good news of Jesus, don't we? That's the bottom line, isn't it? We're trying to teach Elijah about Christmas, and we only get as far as presents, and he gets excited and runs away. Yeah. So we had a knock on the door this morning. He said, "Is it Father Christmas?" I'm like, "No, that's the postman." So we're getting there. It'll take a while.
And Christmas Day, we have traditionally given away the Christmas Day offering, and I think it's a really good thing to do because when many people receive gifts and do well out of Christmas for ourselves in terms of eating and drinking and enjoying celebration. People around the world, people in our own community and people around the world are in great need. So we wanted to come up with something specific that we would support this Christmas time, and we have a great project that we want you to be involved with.
We do, and it's something that's close to mine and Martin's hearts anyway. We, along with Danny Brown, my predecessor here, and a lovely friend called Jonathan Wenzel, we are all trustees of the Silverwood Trust, and in the main sponsor a fantastic charity in Zambia. Now this orphanage almost, isn't it, really?
Yes.
It feeds how many children?
Well, it feeds over 100
children daily.
Each day.
But actually, the queues of children who would need food would be so much bigger. They have such a need out there.
Yes.
And it's a delight to be able to support this charity as they feed children and educate them as well, actually. But what they've been doing in the last year or so is building a fish pond. And we've seen the pictures in its stages, which we will share with you when we can. it's massive. It's almost like the size of a swimming pool. It's not a little pond for a
No.
couple of goldfish. It's big, with the idea that they can feed on the fish that are in there. But they need money to get that started.
Yes.
They need money to get the fish started, and that's something that they haven't got. Now, there is obviously a danger out there of poaching, and they have security that patrol the perimeter to try and stop that. But they need it help to get it started.
Yes.
And we think it's an amazing opportunity for us to take our Christmas Day offering and give it to them with the hope that they can invest it with buying fish.
Yes.
And then watch that grow and watch it sustain itself over time, and hopefully feed many more children as well.
Yes. So this Christmas, buy a fish for a hungry child in Zambia through our Christmas Day offering.
Actually, I'm hopefully going out there next year,
Yes.
so I may be able to try one of those fishes myself.
Absolutely.
So I could let you know in
really
9 months'
good.
time what they're like and what exactly our money has been spent on. So a fantastic idea, Martin, and
And
really
I just
pleased we
see
can do that.
because about 50 shoe boxes as well. We
Yes.
call it Love in a Box. Are being taken from the church and sent through the organisation that runs Love in a Box to Eastern Europe in time for Christmas, so that children there who may not be able to receive many
have a
other
gift.
Gifts can have some good things this Christmas time, and the message of God's love for them. So thank you so much for those that have taken part in that, and indeed to Paul Mully for championing that once again. So that's great.
It's lovely. It's really nice. And actually, for me, that's the salient point of Christmas. It's the giving. It's showing God's love in action and being kind to one another. But there's so many people that have nothing.
Well,
we really don't want to take it for granted that we have very little to worry about. We want to recognise actually the reason Jesus came into this life is because it was dark, and he was that light, and it's our responsibility as he commanded us to share that light.
Yeah, maybe just at the end now of this broadcast, just underlining the theme for the next weeks leading up to Christmas, share the light.
Absolutely, share the light. It's dark now after 4 o'clock, so let's share the light always with everyone. Love your neighbour.
Amen.
We will talk more soon because there was some other things that we had to get through today. Actually, we've been working on a new course that's coming up, but we will talk to you about that another time. So that's
indeed.
exciting, and we've got many posters. Unfortunately, some of my technology wasn't working today, but you'll see the posters on our social media sites, on Facebook and other forums. So stay in touch, be in touch, and we pray God's blessing on you always. Let's share the light.
Amen.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.